Alright, doing a little bit of work on the 1965 Suzuki K11. This is the second Suzuki K11. The other one is the black and white one you all have seen before. Today I'm just going to do a triple tree installation and film it, see how it goes. So, the frame was sandblasted. I sandblasted it. I sold the motorcycle to a friend of mine who was going to build it. And after 2 years, he lost interest in doing the build. So I bought it back from him this spring of 2020 for what he paid for it. But he did all the painting and whatnot, so he has some work into it. But he didn't buy much in the way of parts, unfortunately. So I've been wrestling with what should I do with this motorcycle. It doesn't have a title. I know how to get a title, but I don't know if I want to spend time to get the title. So I am trying to sell the other 1965 Suzuki, and I'm not getting the money I want for it. So what I've decided to do is to build this bike with every part I have and try not to spend any money on it. If I don't have it, it doesn't have it. The only reason I'm going to buy anything for this is to make it run. And that is all I'm going to spend on this bike. I promise. So we are going to get the triple tree installed here. The friend of mine lost the ball bearings for the triple tree, or he lost a few of them. It turns out my daughter-in-law's Nissan Versa needed new struts, and the ball bearings out of those struts are exactly the right size ball bearing. So, good, that worked. Just want to dry fit this up in here to figure out where my race goes here. That's why we dry fit things. Why are we doing this when there wasn't ball bearings glued up there with grease? We're just threading this nut on here. This is what I'm using. EP Molly grease. Okay. Everybody says this is the stuff, so I'm using it. The directions say to put in one ball bearing less than will fit. I think it turns out to be like 14 of them. I know, staring at my back. Good YouTubing. I'm just setting the ball bearings in these grease here. So I'll probably grease the other side first. They counting? from Vice Grip's garage. Just in case, go check him out. He's fun to watch. The Vice Grip Garage. I like his stuff. I also like Musty One. Musty takes old engines that aren't going to run, or you don't think, and he tries to make them run. He usually gets them running. Not always, most of the time, but it's about trying. You sure can learn a lot watching somebody else fail, so that's okay too. May need more grease on that. Are we having fun yet? You enjoy watching a guy put ball bearings in a race in a triple tree for a half an hour? Me too. I just sit there and watch this shit all day long. Sorry about the language. You think I'll get rich doing this? I've never met anybody like that rich doing this. I hear it happens. Extra ball bearings, like I said, I saved a bunch of them from that Nissan. That's freaking awesome. Somebody know how this goes on here? Nice and tight. Okay, and I back off a little bit. There we go. And we're good. And that is how you pull in part of a triple tree. New steering bearing. That's good. First part to go on this bike. The next part is going to be the rear forks, because then it'll balance the bike out and make it easier to work on. Unlike having a heavy strap up here to hold it. So, I'm going to clear up my mess and work on the rear fork. Get that installed. I'll be back. Alright, installing the rear forks, pretty simple. Take some grease up in here. Grease my bearings up, bushings. Just keeps it all from rusting up in there, that's all. See, gonna put a washer on here first. I'm gonna smother this with grease. That way it don't rust. step over here, and it goes this way. Ah, this is where having a spare hand would become handy. It's not your fault. I was trying to do it so you could see what the hell I was doing. But now, I'm going to do it this way. Okay. There. Much better. Any questions? There it is. One washer, one nut. Tighten it up, have a swing arm done. Woohoo!